welcome back, everyone. I am Brian. You are Chords and Notes Nation. Thank you so much for joining me today as we have a powerhouse of a versus reaction. We are pitting the Reo Brothers versus Mission Souls, two of the biggest family bands coming out of the Philippines. The song is I Saw Her Standing There by the Beatles. This is going to be really interesting. It's going to be really cool. We're looking at one band that is more or less a professional cover band, and you have another up and coming band of young children that are fearless in their covering of songs, which they span probably a bigger genre of music than the Reo Brothers have. But both of them very beloved to their country and to those of us who love music. So I'm looking forward to this. Remember, this is not about anything other than appreciating music. We take a song that we love and we take two groups, two people, whatever the case may be, and we listen to their version. And then we just simply decide which one that we appreciated more. It doesn't necessarily mean that the other one was bad. It's just a discussion that we're having here on Chords and Notes Nation as a family about what we like, what we don't like, what we appreciate, what we don't appreciate. I think it's going to be difficult to make a decision on this one, but we'll see. At any rate, let's not compare. I know the boys are older than Mission Souls, but Mission Souls is proving that they can go toe to toe with just about anyone. To tell you the truth, so I think that's okay. And fair. It's fair. If you put out the songs out on YouTube, out into the world, it's fair game to analyze however we want to analyze them. So that being said, let's get started. We're going to start with the Reo Brothers, and then we're going to move on with Mission Souls, and then we'll talk about it afterwards.
One, two, three, four. Well, she was just 17, and you know what I mean. And the way she looked was way beyond compare. So how could I dance with another? Oh, since I saw her standing there. Was she the
So they're going into a different song there. I just wanted to stick with I Saw Her Standing There. You know, these guys are just so darn good with resurrecting that spirit of the Beatles in their music. There's a flow, and that's what they do, right? They pick up their instruments and they just flow with it. But that flow doesn't exist without some sort of reverence for the music that they are reproducing. And this ability to just be spot on is uncanny. It may be practiced, it may be rehearsed, or they just may flow right into it. Whatever the case may be, it's just so darn good. And we know that. Okay, so now we're going to check out Mission Souls. Here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
The whole fam.
But she was just 17, and you know what I mean. And the way she looked was way beyond compare. So how could I dance with another? Ooh, when I saw her standing there. Well, she looked at me, and I could see that before too long I'd fall in love with her. She wouldn't dance with another. Ooh, when I saw her standing there. Well, my heart went boom when I crossed that room, and I held her hand in mine. Oh, we danced through the night, and we held each other tight, and before too long I fell in love with her. Now I'll never dance with another. Ooh, since I saw her standing there. Well, my heart went boom when I crossed that room, and I held her hand in mine. Oh, we danced through the night, and we held each other tight, and before too long I fell in love with her. Now I'll never dance with another. Ooh, since I saw her standing there. Oh, since I saw her standing there. Yeah, well, since I saw her standing there.
Is that uh, Sheena? That's the mom's name, I believe. Um, she's funny, what she did at the end there. But her and Stacy make a really good singing duo, and I like it that when mom's involved, uh, she's not dominating as much. And I think somebody had told me at some point in one of the comments that as Stacy's developing as a vocalist, mom's stepping back a little bit, which kind of makes sense. But anyways, so yeah, they nailed the song. They did a great job. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be honest, I was watching Ice the whole time, and I really am impressed with what this young man is doing when it comes to drums. He definitely, like when he gets older, oh my God, he's going to be lights out. And I hope he gets a bigger kit too. Um, All of them are going to be. So this is going to be a really tough one, folks, and that's why I chose this, because these are two beloved family bands from the Philippines that have amazing, amazing following and a lot of love that they're putting out there. One is obviously their bread and butter really was and is, how they're able to cover the Beatles so accurately. And the other is a family band who's fearless about taking on whatever covers they want to take on, excuse me, and just giving it their best and giving it their all. So as far as tightness and close to the original and the whole spirit and the sound of the original, that's going to go to the Reo Brothers. But as far as um, seeing a group of kids, yes, their parents are there, but a group of kids playing this song up against professionals, really, the Reo Brothers. This was an even matchup for the most part, I think. And for you to be able to decide, well, which one did you prefer? That really is a subjective thing. There's nothing glaring in either one of these performances that say, well, this band did this song better than that band. This is now a professional cover band versus I don't want to say the Mission Souls isn't professional, but I don't think they're at the same level as the Reo Brothers, because the Reo Brothers do, they've been to the United States, they've traveled, they do these tours from time to time, and the Mission Souls, obviously they're kids, so they're not going to be doing that at this point. They're still honing their skills. They're still developing their musicianship, and look at where they're at for their age. It's incredible. So there's other factors to be thought about in this when it comes to just the joy and the enjoyment of listening to children play this song, essentially. But what's more is mom and dad were involved in this also, so there's that added dimension of the whole family just taking on this fun song that we all know, that's very danceable and very likable. And both bands are very likable. You have one that's a complete family. You've got another there's a bunch of brothers. Um, Take your pick, folks. I mean, I don't think you really can, beyond who was more accurate to the original. That's going to go to the Reo Brothers. But I think, man, wouldn't it be cool if these two bands played a show together, even as if it was one was just an opening act or not? But wouldn't it be really, really cool if they got together for one song and became like a super group? Oh my God, that would be so cool. I'd love to hear that. I'd love to see that. Um, Maybe someone can make that happen. Somebody who knows somebody can plant that seed and say, "Hey, let's try and see if we can make this work." I think the Rayo Brothers, I don't know them. I've heard they're wonderful people, but I think they would be really, really good influence on Mission Souls as well. So you guys take your pick. There's going to be a poll posted as soon as this video is published and ready to go. So don't forget to vote there, and I'll be looking forward to hearing your comments, what you think. So that's all I have for this one. God bless you. Jesus loves you. Thank you so much for being here, and I will talk to you in the next video.